Russia and Ukraine have failed to agree a ceasefire following the first high-level talks between the two countries since the invasion. The Ukrainian foreign minister described the meeting as difficult, while his Russian counterpart repeated the Kremlin's demands for ending the conflict. President Putin has accused the West of waging what he called a financial and economic war on Russia. He said sanctions were not legitimate and Russia would calmly solve its problems. Our Russia editor Steve Rosenberg says that amounts to wishful thinking.
President Putin said, "We will adapt. We will overcome. We will take measures," he said, against those foreign companies pulling out of Russia, raising fears of nationalisation, seizing of assets. But is that really the solution to Russia's problem right now? The Russian oligarch Vladimir Potanin, one of the richest men in Russia, he wrote today that those kind of measures would put Russia back 100 years, back to 1917 and the time of the Russian Revolution.
In a televised address tonight, Ukraine's President Zelensky said that almost 40,000 people were evacuated during the day from 5 cities. But he accused Moscow of attacking the route being used to get civilians out of the southeastern port of Mariupol, which has faced heavy shelling. Ukrainian officials say not a single civilian was able to leave the city as a result, while the Red Cross is warning that people there have run out of food and are still living without water or gas. Boris Johnson has accused Russia of a cynical and barbaric attempt to justify the use of chemical weapons in Ukraine. In an interview with Sky News, he said the Kremlin was preparing a fake story that there were chemical weapons being stored in the country to provide grounds for using them themselves. Here's our security correspondent, Gordon Carrera.
The alarm bells have been rung. Today, the Foreign Secretary said she was very concerned about the possible use of chemical weapons. The White House said something similar last night. The Prime Minister said he was worried that what he was seeing was straight out of the Kremlin playbook. It appears that there was some kind of intelligence in the last week that the Kremlin might be considering using chemical weapons. But also Russia, of course, has form. It used nerve agent, a type of chemical weapon, here in the UK, in Salisbury in 2018, and its ally, the Assad government, used it repeatedly in Syria.
The owner of Chelsea Football Club, Roman Abramovich, is among 7 people to face new UK sanctions because of their suspected close links to President Putin. The decision cripples many of the activities of the club, throwing its long-term future into doubt. The Chelsea manager, Thomas Tuchel, gave his reaction.
It is like quite a big change from yesterday to today, yeah. But still, we cannot influence it. We didn't cause the situation. In the moment, it seems like business is more or less, like, let's say, football-wise, protected.